Hey, what's up, guys? Graham here from the Realm, and today we're bringing you a PI game between myself and Neonninja121. You can see Neonninja over here in the red, going for the bot factory first. Me, I get up a metal extractor first. Now, my reasoning behind this was Neonninja said he was a bit of a noob, so I wanted to just try out a different build order. But it soon became apparent he wasn't as newbie as what he said. You can see I mess up here as well on my bot factory. You can see I build the second bot factory way too far away, too much walking from my commander, and also I end up getting two doxes out before my fabber, which is a mistake on my part because I always get the fabber out first. See him straight away, he gets up his two factories, so he does know what he's doing. I don't know why. Maybe he wasn't ill. He said he hadn't played much. I'd say maybe he's been watching some other PA YouTubers and he just kind of got a feel for the game, or he had a friend who maybe gave him a bit of coaching or whatever. But I come into my own later on in the game. You see there I mess up two doxes. I get the scout out first. Still not an engineer. I just get the engineer out there, and you see the next factory being built. He already has two factories out. He's lots of doxes running all over the place. Now he's sending this engineer here up here. I'm sending a dox up there, so if I'm lucky I'll get the snipe on that. But look, I pull him away just at the last second, which is kind of unfortunate for me. Now I see his dox coming towards me, and as soon as I see that, I just know where he's coming from. Start pumping out my own doxes now. See his engineer building there. Some sort of bug going on. I seen during the game as well. Look, the engineer says the engineer is building from here sometimes when he's actually over there. See there, I see his dox, so now I instantly kind of switch up and I know he's over here somewhere, or he's up here because I see this. I actually think this is an engineer because it's sitting so close to that, so I end up sending someone up there to try kill him. You can see this all scouting all around the planet. I am trying to discover where he is. I scout too heavily on this side. He's also scouting, really just trying to find where I am. He really has a much larger amount of doxes than I do, so right now I'm at a disadvantage in this game. He knows where my base is. He's more units. He's more he has the same amount of factories now, but he had a better build order, and he just came a lot more prepared. You can see we've the same metal, and we've the same power, and I'm also lacking on metal right now. So he really has the advantage right now, but I do find out where his engineer is, kill his engineer, and then I focus on taking out the metal extractors quick. And he's going to send these units here over to defend the metal extractors because he knows just how important they are. And then right here you can see he gets a third, and now he's building his fourth factory. These units here, I sent them in here because I'm just trying to discover where his base is. Now I know where his base is, so I just sent them in there a bit of harass. I probably should have sent them in and around, that kind of thing. I end up pulling them back when I realised there's nothing I can really do with such a small group. He attacks with this large force here. I try to run away, but my doxes end up losing. I end up start building my fourth factory here now. I have this idle engineer here for ages, which was just a mistake by me. But then I have him queued up then more factories. Commander building more factories as well. The mistake I do make in this is later in the game I sent this engineer out to expand, and I don't cop that he is after actually having some doxes there, so my engineer is dead and I'm stalling metal for ages. As you can see now, I'm going in here trying to take out these mechs right here. I know how important it is that I can cripple his mech, so I'll probably knock him back on par with me. Right now I don't know that he's ahead of me, but I get the feeling that he's ahead of me just by the sheer amount of units that he has. As you can see there, I'm nearly even now on the metal front. I'm pulling just slightly ahead on the power. But as you can see, he has a lot more units right now, and he's kind of playing a bit more aggressive than me. I'm falling behind. I just have this engineer here. Everything's going kind of slower than I wanted. I haven't started expanding, haven't started grabbing mechs. My commander's just messing around. Really just not playing my best right now. Not really expanding, just constantly just funneling units over here. I have these four up here to stop him expanding this way because I know that he's here now. But as you can see, he sends units up to counter them. He sends this group of four here, and I micro all wrong. I end up getting one of my units stuck on the rock, so he's basically gone then. You have a big enough force here for this early in the game. It's constantly moving them around, see how things are going, microing them away, trying to just pick off a few of his units because he's sending them in kind of stupidly. Right now I have my commander building some power, but I'm stalling metal right now. I don't see where I'm stalling metal, so I eventually cop what I send. Leave this engineer, say you go grab all of this metal. What I don't realise is that these guys are on the way in, even though I have a radar. I should have been looking at it. And they eventually snipe my engineer, and I am left for a long time without an engineer because I don't cop this going on because I'm too busy microing up here. Really a silly mistake by me. As you can see, he's expanding down here as well. things I should have had 1 or 2 doxes just sitting around there to stop this. Killed my engineer there, really bad loss for me. And I actually don't even cop that he's shooting at my factories with his doxes until I eventually cop it, and then I send a few doxes down there to clean them up. See now, once I leave my commander idle once he builds this as well, I really just mess up a few times during it. On his plan now, he's playing quite well at the moment. He's harassing me, and also he's expanding out towards this direction and also out towards this direction. So he's really just spreading his base out, which is what you need to do. Where I haven't been, I've been kind of slowed down, kind of just got a bit tunnel vision on this front way here. And the game does turn into both of us getting a bit tunnel vision here. Maybe he was a bit of a noob because a stronger player would have punished me for my tunnel vision. Right now, I see these units coming around out here. I sent this pack group up to get them. I've already mopped up a couple of doxes that were there with these. So I sent these over here. I get the engineer out, and I have that engineer go and grab all of this metal. Put him on the command to grab all this metal, and I have these guys here protect them. So I really don't want to lose that engineer now. I know I'm stalling metal pretty bad. I really need it. Because if I keep stalling metal, he's gonna pull ahead. I'm not doing any offensiveness, so that means he's basically free to do what he wants. He should have grabbed this metal here. Should have grabbed all of this. He should just be grabbing metal. He's grabbing metal on the far side here, which is really good. Have some harassment coming around over here when I send in my main attack. But my main attack is wasted. It's just sent into an absolute pile of doxes. Just dox on dox. Eventually I kind of realise I need to get some turrets up on my commander if I want to hold this front here. So the first, now I start to just slowly creep forward with the turrets. Like right now, just pull around the back here, just kind of harassment going on, kind of try to send the units down here, pick off the metal extractors, and I just missed the engineer. Focus on that one. If I had got that engineer, it would have helped me later on in the game. But right now, look at me. I'm 3k behind on power, and I'm about 20 metal behind. I'm falling behind on the metal pretty bad, but when I destroy that, it kind of evens up the metal. He's now stalling metal, I'm even on metal now, so we're doing okay. It's a good blow to him sending my units over there, taking out 2 of the metal extractors. Should have scouted down here with these remaining units to see if there was a guy. But as you can see, I just leave them there, send them into this one here right beside his base. Mistake by me there again. He has way too much power than what he needs. It's another problem that he has. You see both of us here really stalling air economy right now. And we both have 7 factories, but I have 100 units compared to his 70. But even at that, he still seems to have an advantage in the game because of the way he's expanding. But his metal expansion is starting to slow down, which is where he's starting to fall behind. Another thing I start to do here is I start to build up the laser turrets here, because I kind of notice he's gonna just constantly send his units here. So if he sends a big blob in, I don't have enough units here to deal with it. The turrets will help clean me up. I'm sending in little harassments over in this direction here as well to really try and just keep him on his toes. But you can see he has a good amount of units here. I have a good amount of units here as well. Even though my units could take them, chances are they're just gonna both end up killing themselves, and whatever units I have left won't be enough to launch an attack on his base. I'm just buying my time right now. As you can see down here now, I have the expanding engineer going now. Really helped me to get back on my feet. You can see my metals after coming up, and my power is also after coming up back at 100% efficiency. But so is he. As you can see, I have this little incursion coming over here trying to destroy some of the power, but he has too many units around. Here I cop that he's building some infernos, so I kind of noticed that he's kind of switching up what he's doing. Now very simply, this commander has once again built a few walls in front of the lasers. Turrets with walls are really good against doxes. Doxes can't shoot over them. Just really trying my best now to try see what I can do, because of after seeing that I did bugger up a lot at the start, losing that engineer. And I'm starting to realise, once again, maybe he is a bit of a noob. Less of a noob than I thought, but he's still a bit of a noob because he kind of just seems to be sending his units the one way instead of pulling them around the side or something like that. And now that I have these walls up, that's really helping. Really helping when he does pull the units close and just pulling my units back towards the wall. Commander's doing that stupid shooty thing, I don't know why. But now that I see I have the eco, I've sent my commander to build more factories. And once again, you can see I have everywhere marked up to be expanded to, just to get that engineer out there and grab metal, because I really need it for the economy. And once again, there's nothing really to see. It's just back and forth, harassing them with my big blobby units, trying to make sure that he doesn't push in too close. See, I have a little group of units over here going just on the fence in case he does try to flank round, so I had to get some sort of doxes up there to try stop them. See, that kind of stuff. So really, all in all, I'm just getting some more factories out. I'm starting to pull ahead on metal now. He has too much power than what he needs. I'm starting to pull ahead on the power as well. Just going really, really well for me right now. Now, eventually, I started to push units around here on the offense, kind of on a thing. I have this guy up here acting as kind of a scout, and he pays off. This one dox is what wins the game for me later on. As you can see, I'm just building up a large front of units here, trying to build up a depth blob. He's building up some of his own units, and you can see now me having more factories than him and just not sacrificing my units, not thinning them out as much, is really helping me just build up a large depth blob. See, over here I'm attacking his vehicle factory. I end up pulling away. I probably should have kept attacking that instead of pulling away. Probably would have got it. But now we see he's building a factory down here with his commander. And soon you'll see this guy here aggroes to his commander. I see his commander. I know where his commander is now. See this now? So I pull my large force of units up and around the back. So I know he's going to focus on these guys. So when these guys start to get into his radar coverage here, send these guys in as a distraction, which you'll see right now. All because this one dox spotted his commander. As you can see, these guys are now in radar. He sees them, he sends a thing over. But I sent these guys in here. He doesn't know how many are coming from here as a distraction. These guys straight around here, right in here, gonna get the commander, and there's nothing he can do now. There's nothing he can do. I just have a big depth blob right around his commander. He probably should have used an Uber cannon there. Even if he did, I still have a lot of units there. And it's, I call GG's now in a second, and that's it. GG. He played well for a noob if he says he was a noob. See, he attacked here, but this the mix of distracting him on one side and then sending the big force in around behind him on his commander. There's nothing he can do. This has been Graham. If you enjoyed this video, do not forget to like the video and also subscribe for some more PA. Thanks.